guys, so today I'm going to be doing an Empties video for you. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'll have my last one linked below and my Empties playlist because I've done a lot of these. Also, my throat is a little hoarse. Is that like a term? It's a little scratchy because I've had a rough day, okay? My allergies have been so bad and I look a little bit weird right now. I look a little crazy. My makeup wasn't the best. I tried to refresh it, but it is what it is. And also my hair is like really flat and just weird. But let's ignore that, okay? Don't judge, please. Anyway, I have an Empties for you. There's actually quite a bit of makeup and like, I don't know, I feel like there's a good variety of stuff. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. Also, earlier when I was trying to refresh my makeup, I may have choked on setting spray and that was not a fun experience, so make sure you hold your breath when you spray your face with stuff. Okay, so first off, I actually threw this away today. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely not empty. Which I guess if it's not empty, should it be in an Empties? But it's going to anyway because it's a beauty trash. So I used this today to mix into my foundation to make it lighter, and as I started mixing it I just noticed that it was really pungent and it smelled really awful. So I had to figure out if it was my foundation or this, and as soon as I like squeezed this out onto my hand I was like, oh yep, it's that. So I'm pretty sure it's gone bad. I don't know how long I've had this and it doesn't have like an expiration date or like time or anything. It doesn't have anything about the expiration, but I do feel like I probably got this quite a long time ago, at least like 2 years ago. So it's not out of the realm of possibilities that this would go bad. It smells so bad. It honestly, if you've ever smelled a L'Oreal lipstick, that's exactly what this smells like. I don't know if you've smelled those, but they smell awful. Like, they're not even expired, but they smell awful. I don't know how you would tell like, how would you tell that a L'Oreal lipstick has expired? Unless it like started forming mold on it. Also, I can't talk today, oh my god. Like if it was just a scent change type of thing, I guess would it start smelling good? Is that how you would know that a L'Oreal lipstick has expired? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this has, which is sad. I think I only got to like here with it. I think this is a good concealer for spot concealing, but it was too light for me to do that. And under my eyes it just looked way too heavy, so I would like this for spot concealing. Maybe I'll go back and get a shade that would be better for me for that, but I think I'll find something else to mix into foundations. This just makes it a little more full coverage than I would have wanted, but I was trying to get use out of it, so it worked. And if I can't find anything else to mix into foundations, then I'll go back to using this, but I'm sure I can. Not using this particular one, but buying another one. But yeah, it's weird. I used this like 3 days ago probably, and it didn't smell bad, but I did notice that it was like separated, like it was very watery when it came out, but that happens with some products sometimes and you just have to like shake it up and stuff. But I thought that it was okay. And then today I used it and it just smelled so awful. And I really try not to let my products go bad, but somehow this one did. I guess I don't use that much of it, but anyway, it needs to be tossed. Okay, so I have 2 packs of these makeup remover wipes by Neutrogena. These are my favorites, but I think they like reformulated them for some reason, because now they look like this. And so it has like a slightly different little sticker thing on the front, and it says new on it. So, I mean, they're called the same thing, right? Yeah. But for some reason, these were the only ones I saw, and so I'm guessing they changed the formula of them. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe they just changed the packaging, but I really don't know. But they seem to perform the same, so it's fine. But anyway, definitely repurchasing those or the new ones or whatever they have, because they're the best. Okay, so next I have a ton of Bath & Body Works stuff, so I'm going to try to like blow through it all. So this is the Twilight Woods shower gel. Does it say? It doesn't say what the... Oh, okay, no. It says An intoxicating blend of lush berry, sparkling mandarin, and soft mimosa with a lasting impression of apricot, nectar, and cypress wood. So I liked this. It smelled very good for like winter, fall-y time, and I would definitely repurchase the scent. Then I have this Paris Pink Champagne and Tulips body lotion. I had this in a project pan for a while. You can see the little marks on there, and I finally used it up, so I'm super proud of that. It says the keynotes are French tulips, sparkling pink champagne, apple blossoms, sandalwood, and creamy musk. I did really like the way this smelled, and if they still had it, I would possibly repurchase it, but they don't still sell it, and I just don't feel like going through the trouble of like buying it on Amazon, and it probably costs more on Amazon, so I'm just like, I'll pass. Then I have this little mini lotion, which is also in my last project pan. This is the Lush Pink Dragon Fruit body lotion. It's obviously like a little mini travel size, which I love these travel sizes. It's a great way to like stock up on different scents for your collection without having way too much product to go through, you know what I mean? Then I have my absolute favorite scent in the entire world. This is Vanilla Bean Noel. This was a shower gel. It smells so good. I love this smell. Obviously I have other things in this scent because it's my favorite. And Christmas is coming up, so I'm hoping maybe some people will get this for me because they know how much I love it. But yeah, I really love the shower gel because it's just like you're bathing in like warm sugar cookies or something. Like it just smells so good. So the keynotes on this are fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel. I don't ever say caramel, so why did I say it like that? I don't know. Sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. This is like my perfect scent, like my dream scent. I need to stop. And I have this little pocket back thing from Bath & Body Works. I am throwing away like this whole little hanger because they changed the design of their pocket bags. So they don't look like this anymore. So this was the last one that I had. So now I'm done with like this design. But this was in the scent Pink Champagne. It smelled really good. I really like these because they smell good, they're cute, and it's always good to have like Germ-X handy. Okay, next we have a deodorant, super fun, Dove Advanced Care, and this is in the Cool Essentials. There's lots of different versions of this Dove Advanced Care deodorant, and I pretty much like all of them. I think my favorite is I think it's called the Invisible or like No Colors or something. It basically just doesn't stain your clothes, which is good because I like always end up doing that and it's super annoying. Next I have this Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer. I really like this. I have a weird problem with Clean and Clear though. I always go to Walmart to buy my like moisturizers, face wash and stuff because it's cheap and I am broke, so that's where I go. I don't buy like expensive nice kinds. I buy Clean and Clear. But anyway, I really liked this. It has salicylic acid in it, but my problem with Clean and Clear is that for some reason I have the hardest time finding their products, if that makes sense. Like I can always find the Clean and Clear section, but sometimes there'll just be certain products that are just not stocked at that moment. Maybe it's just my Walmart, but I just always have trouble like finding the exact brand of like the exact kind of moisturizer or face wash or whatever that I want. So that's kind of annoying. So I picked up like this one instead. You can see that they're different. This one is dual active, no, that's not what it's called. This one is dual action moisturizer. It also has salicylic acid in it, also oil free. Like, I mean, I think they're like pretty close to the same, but they definitely feel like a tiny bit different. That's just my little gripe with my personal Walmart. I think that's the problem. Don't know why it's only with Clean and Clear products, but that's how it is, so I don't know why. Let me know if you guys have that problem with that too. I don't know. I'm so sorry that I'm like my voice sounds horrible right now. Anyway, here's some other little samples that I used up in my project pan. So I have the Almond Milk Concentrate from L'Occitane, whatever, however you say it. This was nice. I wouldn't pay big money for it though. It's just like body cream. And then I have these two African Black Soap. There's a facial scrub and a mask. and they're both for blemish prone skin, and they're from Shea Moisture. I got these sent to me, these little samples sent to me for free from Influencer. I'll link them down below. I always have them linked down below. Basically, if you saw my project pan, you know, like my last update, you know my thoughts on both of these, but to just give an overall thought, I liked the mud mask. I don't think it was like anything revolutionary, but it was nice and I would repurchase that. It smells like Play-Doh, like exact. I don't mind that, but if you do, don't get it. But otherwise, it's pretty good, and it's from the drugstore, so I don't think it's too expensive, so it'd be a nice little mask for me to have. It definitely does help to cool down breakouts and stuff, but again, I don't think it like changed my skin drastically. It just kind of helped. And then the scrub, I would never buy this in my life. It worked fine. It was a perfectly fine scrub. It felt nice, but it smelled like black pepper. And I just don't want that all over my face, and it just, ugh, I hated the smell of this. So, would not buy that one, but I would buy the mask. Okay, then again, I don't know if these count as empties, but I have some brushes that I'm throwing away. This is the one that comes with the Hoola bronzer, and I obviously have used this before. I thought it would be good for like contouring, but I like more of like a diffused contoury bronze look than rather than like a strict, like a, you know, a very sharp contour. It's not really my thing, and this one is just really frayed and like just has seen better days, so I'm throwing that one away. And then this is like a random brush from Walmart, and it has like a little, I don't know, I guess this is supposed to be for your brows, or maybe it's for your lashes, I'm not sure. And then this lash comb on the other side, which has been heavily used, and the bottom two like bristles on it have broken off, so I just want to throw those away because those are done. I have this little perfume sample from Calvin Klein. This is Deep Euphoria. It was nice. Obviously, this was in my project pan too, and I used it up. That's that. I don't think I would repurchase it for myself, but if I got it, I wouldn't be complaining. If it were less expensive, I might purchase it for myself, but I'm just really cheap. I have another perfume sample. This is Marc Jacobs Decadence. This one I really, really liked. I liked both of them, but this one my girlfriend really liked, and I want her to think I smell good, so I would definitely repurchase this at some point when I had the money. Next, I have this lip balm that I have used up. I think this was also in my project pan. This is EOS Summer Fruit. You can tell that like there is, I guess not there's like a tiny bit of the actual like pan showing, but you can like see through it. I would have used this more, honestly. I would have probably gotten down a little further so that you could actually see, or like the pan was actually showing underneath. Like I've used these up before and I always like got them down super far, but I think for most people this would be considered used up because it is to the edge of the container, and I just had to stop using this because I don't know if you can see, but there's some like black dots around the outside of this little thing, and also on the inside of the lid, and I don't know if that's just like ink from the little stickers that I have on it. That's what I've been saying, or if it's mold, which I hope not. But either way, I used up enough of it that I'm okay like calling it done, like saying that I've used this up, and I think I'm good with throwing it out because it just looks a little nasty. This is another product that I don't even know if I could have really gotten any more use out of it. If I took out the stopper and did all that, then yes, but I don't really ever do that because it's just a lot of work and it gets really messy, and I don't think I would do that. Maybe if it were like my favorite lip gloss in the world, like a Buxom lip gloss, maybe, because those are freaking good and they're kind of expensive. But this little Baby Lips gloss, I wasn't gonna do that. So this is the Baby Lips Moisturizing Lip Gloss in Taupe with Me. These are nice. They're pretty much just sheer glosses, but they feel nice. So I was using this mostly for like moisturization. Even when I wasn't wearing makeup, I would just throw it on and it's super nice. And obviously you can see like there is that little middle part that is completely scraped out, and I really can't get to any that might be on the bottom or in the top. So again, this is done, but like the last application that I got out of it, where it was like on its last leg, like I was getting basically nothing off of it, so it was pretty much done anyway, but I noticed that it smelled really bad, and usually they smell good. It did go bad like at the last second, but it's still, those two products I consider done. Obviously the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer, don't consider done. Here's another product that went bad. It's so weird. Like it hasn't happened that much to me in the past. Like products haven't really gone bad for me in the past. Some obviously do. That happens to everybody, but for the most part, like I haven't had that much of a problem with it, especially with makeup because I really just started getting into it about 3 years ago. So most of the stuff I have in my collection isn't that old. I have mostly used up or decluttered the oldest stuff in my collection, but even still, like 2 years is a while, I guess. So this is probably something I got like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure. I only got it like more than a year ago, I want to say. Probably 2 years, but I don't know if you can see this. It's just this little, I don't even know what brand it is or anything. It's this little penguin, it's just a really cute little guy. I don't even know. It's this little penguin who has some lip gloss balm, whatever you want to call it, in his butt. I don't know. Anyway, I got this for Christmas. It was a stocking stuffer. It was super cute. I had this on my vanity for a while. I actually enjoyed using the gloss, but I don't know if you can see in there, but there are some questionable little like darker pink dots in there. So obviously the gloss is pink, but there's like little dark pink dots. Again, don't know if you can see that on camera, but especially on my camera because it's awful. But there are some darker pink little dots, and it might not be it going bad, but it might, and I'm not gonna take that risk. So I am gonna say goodbye to this little guy. I did use up quite a bit of it. I definitely could just like keep this on my vanity for cuteness or whatever, but I'm okay with just throwing it out. You know, I feel like I've gotten my use out of it. It's okay. So these last 3 things are all makeup products, and they're all things that I decluttered actually. These 2 are actually almost used up. I wouldn't consider them used up like I would with the gloss and the lip balm that I had before that were like, I might have been able to use like a little tiny bit more, but they went bad before that, and I felt like for most people that would be calling it used up anyway, so it's fine. But for these, I don't really know that I would call them used up. They were like almost used up, like the tiniest bit left, and I just didn't want to use them anymore, so I decluttered them. But I was like, you know, nobody's gonna want a product that only has like 1 or 2 more uses in it, so I'm just gonna throw them away. But this I'm going to talk about first. This is the e.l.f. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's the 3-in-1 mascara. It doesn't have it on the actual packaging. e.l.f. start putting your product names on the packaging, please. Anyway, I did not like this. I bought this for a video because I wanted to do a full e.l.f. get ready with me, which I did, and I'll link it down below if I can remember. But I ended up decluttering a few of the products from that video because the concealers that I tried from e.l.f. were horrible, and this mascara was horrible. Yeah, it just... Here's what the wand looks like. I actually really like the wand. I like the little ball on the end because I feel like it's easy to get into like the hard to reach places. Like for me, the corner of my eyes are super hard. Like today when I was putting on my mascara, I was trying to get into the corner of my eye and it poked my eye and it hurt so bad, and I had to like sit there for 2 minutes straight just trying to not like cry. Not because of the pain, but my eyes were watering. Anyway, I was trying not to ruin the rest of my makeup, but that's a different story. So this e.l.f. mascara made my lashes stick together, and I don't mean clumpiness. I mean when I blinked, it was like my top and bottom lashes stuck together for a moment. Like almost like when you have like a sticky, like goopy lip gloss on. It was like that, but with mascara. That's the weirdest thing, and I've never had that happen with another mascara ever. It made my lashes look really pretty, but it was just, I could not stand that. And I thought at first when I did the Get Ready With Me, I know I mentioned it in that video. At first I was like, well, maybe it just needs time to dry down and then it'll stop. But it didn't, and I wore it like once more after that, and it still did that whole like sticking together thing, and so I was just like, no, I can't deal with this, so this is going. Usually I give the products that I declutter to my friends or family, but with mascara I was just like, well, first of all, I cannot recommend this mascara to anybody. It's awful. Seriously, like I would totally, with most products that I just kind of that didn't work for me or whatever, I'm like, okay, well maybe somebody else will like it, you know? If it were just that it didn't do enough for my lashes, fine, I might give it to my family. But it just, oh, it stuck them together and it was so awful and so weird feeling. So I would not, I don't think anyone would want this, truthfully. If you like this, that's fine, like, more power to you, that's fine. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to give it to anyone. And also, I use this on my eyeballs and I just, I don't know, with mascara I'm just like, plus it dries out so quickly, so I'm just like, I'll just throw it away, you know? It was only like $3 anyway. Next we have this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Puppy Love. I think they brought this back out now. It was like limited edition. It comes around like every year, and it's the proceeds of this go to No Kill LA. I think that's what it's called, and it's just an organization that like supports no-kill shelters and stuff like that, and it's just a really good cause, so I would recommend going and checking out. They have like a whole big collection that goes to that now, so that's super cool. I think this was in like my first ColourPop order, and I saw that it went to charity, so I was like, that's really cool, and it was a really pretty shade, so I got it, and obviously I used a lot of it. I used to use this like every single day. Oh my gosh, I could not stop using this. And I would just use it kind of as like a one shadow look. Eventually though, it got down to like this point and it just got super hard to use. Well, it's like dried out now. Like you can kind of still get the color off of it, but it's pretty dried out. But that's kind of what it looks like. It was a little, it was a little bit more vibrant in the past, but it's a little dried out now. But also it was just, when I was trying to use it and it was like down this far, it was like flaking off, and it just wasn't a fun time, so I just didn't enjoy using it at this point. And I mean, maybe for some people at this point they might call this like a finished product. I would not call this a finished eyeshadow because there's definitely still a lot more use you can get out of it, but again, it's one of those things like I don't want it anymore. It has dried out now, but when I did my declutter, I just didn't want it anymore because I wasn't going to use it. I wasn't enjoying using it anymore. But I also don't think anyone else would want an eyeshadow in this state. You know, like I don't think anyone would actively take that. And right now it's dried out, so it's fine. It's going in the trash. But that's not going to be counted as one of my makeup products that I've used up in 2017 because I am going to do that video at the end of the year. And then lastly, I have this BB cream from Rimmel. This is their matte BB cream, and it's in light medium, which is a little dark for me now, but I got this a while ago. It says the expiration date is August of 2016, so ooh. I used up the majority of this. Like, I honestly don't even know if I can get any out, but I don't think I want to because I don't want to open a makeup wipe right now. But anyway, it got to the point where you have to like squeeze it fast to get like the air to go through it, and that's how like some would come out. So there was like practically nothing in this left anyway, but I decided to just get rid of it instead of using up the last little bit because it's a little dark for me, and it got harder for me to use because it was dark. And I'm just not a big BB cream wearer anymore. I used to be, but not anymore. So I'm more into like more like medium coverage foundations. So BB creams, not really so much my thing anymore. So I just decided to get rid of this, and again, since there's like not even very much product in it and it's past the expiration date by a long shot, over a year, it just needs to go in the trash. But I will say most of the products that I decluttered, like 99% of the products that I've decluttered, a lot of them have already gone to my sister, and the rest are gonna go to other friends and family. So I promise that the majority of the products that I decluttered are going to good use. They're not just being thrown away. I don't ever want to like give them to you guys because they're used products. If they were brand new and I just hadn't used them or something, I didn't want to, that'd be a different story, but they are used. And I just feel better about giving those to friends and family than I would to you guys. So I know I got a question about that on like one of my declutters, and I had to think about it, but I was just kind of like, I don't really feel good doing that, you know? It's better if it's somebody you know and you trust their germs and everything, but I don't know how to sanitize makeup well, and I just don't, I don't know. I'd rather give it to my friends and family, you know? Anyway, that is it for my empties. We had a lot of products that have gone bad, which is so weird. But anyway, we had a lot of different kinds of makeup products, and not just makeup, different kind of products in general. That's what I meant to say. But anyway, I am very tired, very not feeling well, and I want to go to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. If you want to see other kinds of videos from me, I do lots of project pans, empties, everyday makeup drawers, declutters, all sorts of stuff. So, you know, and if you have any suggestions for videos you want to see from me, leave them in the comments below. I promise I will not have this disgusting raspy voice in later videos. Not that having a raspy voice is bad, but this one is just not attractive. And I will hopefully be a little more higher energy and speaking better, because I cannot speak very well right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!